Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is Cobra, Chip, Raptor, Talon and General Ledger, which I didn't understand at first, but I watched some stuff on YouTube. It's amazing what you can find on YouTube about the character, and yes, it explained it. I still haven't found the book. I'm looking at my bookshelf down here and it's still not in the book, the one that's got all my G.I. Joes in it. I don't actually know if he's even in it. I really am going to have to tidy up in here. It's a mess. Anyway, yes, this is Chip. It's Raptor. I did find out in the video that they made these figures, and the guy that was doing the comics, because I loved the comics as a kid. The comics were one of my favourite things. I really need to get that collection of them. This was a character who was like, "What? How the hell am I going to write this into the comics?" And he pretty much killed him off straight away. He was a tax man, would you believe? Yeah, I didn't know that. That's why he's called General Ledger. But you can go watch that in other people's videos, because they're out there. So down this side we have all the usual blurb, and this is number 139. There is his tag thing. There we go, you can do that. On the back we have... The wings look fantastic. When I saw this, I was like, oh, they're doing Raptor. Oh, they're doing Raptor. This was one of the first figures I picked up when I was in the USA. In the first time I ever went, Raptor was there. And, yeah. I still have him. I'm looking around. I have a bag with them in. Ah, hang on. He rustles the bag loudly. Let me have a look. Is he? Yes. Yes, he is. Wow. I forgot I had this one in here. So this is the classic version, which had a material cape. And you put him... Oh, wow. This is taking me back to being 13. Look at that. There you go. That is the original Raptor. I've got the bird somewhere as well. He came with a bird. He has a weird thing on the back there that obviously means he doesn't actually fly in this outfit. He swings! Yes. Oh, look at that. It's kind of cool. If you'd like me to show off more of my classic G.I. Joe collection, then please do leave comments underneath. Like, share and subscribe and all that stuff that we tell you to do every time we do a video. Yep, right. I'm going to put him to one side because we want to see this guy, don't we? We want to get to this guy. Right, let's open the box. There we go. Yep, I've just seen today, because it's New York Comic Con this weekend, and they've said, my favourite little bit of paper, that there's going to be a Mindbender. I missed the first Mindbender because it was when they were doing the really lousy versions of the figures with the weird guns and things. But now they are doing... Oh, I forgot to show you. There's some really nice artwork on the side there as well. Whoever's doing the artwork on these is doing a good job. Yes, when we were doing the really lousy guns and things. So, yeah. Snip that. Snip that. Snip that. And that. Put that down there. Yeah. So these wings look really cool. He's in here. Does he have anything holding him in? No. Right. The tops. Oh, that's held in with sellotape. I had the claws for the original one, but I used to put all the guns and things, a lot of the guns and things that you lose to the carpet monsters, I put them in tins, like sweetie tins. I don't know, do you have sweetie tins in the rest of the world? We used to have like Quality Street and things like that. I used to get a little metal tin. Or Maltesers. They used to come in little cardboard boxes. And I've used a lot of those for like storage of my Star Wars guns and G.I. Joe guns and various other weaponry from things. So yes, right, the belt does move down. I was worried about that. Right, let's tilt him up a bit. There we go. Right. So yeah. Ooh. Again, that feels really weird because it's rubber and it's got like feather effect on it, which is really weird. He does have a really cool haircut. Tattoos? I guess these are tattoos because most of the Joe figures so far have had some form of tattoos on them. Holster, feathers coming out of his boots, talons on his... Did the original one have talons? Yeah, kind of, yeah. So we have a stabby thing, which I'm presuming goes in there. We have a very nice pistol. I mean, it is more comic booky, but hey, it works for this. I mean, this is a guy with a set of wings. A taxman that gets fed up and joins an international terrorist group. What's the possibility of that happening? Oh, quite good. Oh, okay, you looked it up. Brilliant. Thank you for that. Yep, he has his nice shiny belt buckle. I do like the face. I'm thinking it's a really good face on that. And there we go with his chicken hat. Leave it. Leave it. Stop giggling. He's got a chicken hat. Metal Gear Solid. That when you cheat. When you use the easier versions of things. If you get on a mission and you keep failing it and failing it. I think it was that. It gave you a chicken hat. That looks cool. This looks cooler than it should. It still has a little red... I like that. They've still got like the little red medal thing. He didn't have the tattoos though. He also looks a little bit more Native American. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So, belay him. So these are the wings. They have some nice silver effects on there. They fold out. It has those metal parts there. They're obviously the screws that hold. Wow, this is a piece of engineering. Look at that. That's no shabby, is it? That is impressive. Most impressive. So we'll do it like that. The wings fold backwards, forwards. They have also a joint there as well. So they fold down that way. So yeah, you will be able to kind of almost fold, I guess, in some way, shape or form, fold this down so he can wear it. Well, no, maybe not, but he's going to look pretty silly in it, really, isn't he? He's going to be walking around. Shall we say he's not going to be going through your average front room doors. But it feels like it just needs to peg in a bit. There we go. That feels a bit better. The hat is a little bit movable, but I'm sure eventually we'll figure something out for that. But we're not going to have him stood in a boring pose, are we? We're going to have him pretty much like that, and he's going to take up a whole darn shelf, isn't he? Let's see if we can get him a balance. He's kind of got a really weird sort of balance to him because he's kind of wanting to fall forward but fall backwards, and yeah. Oh wow, that is freaking impressive, I have to say. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, let's look at these claws. Is there a left and a right? Or are they both the same? I'm guessing they both have the same grip on them. So I'm going to go. I'm guessing that goes in the hand. Like that. And then round a bit. Let's just take that off a sec while I'm doing this because it's swinging. I think we're going to have to find a better way. It's nice of giving him a trigger finger as well. A better way of connecting that to the back of him. Oops. I'm going to try and get that finger in. Right. There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to go with sort of something a little bit wild like that. Because they're not going to go quite... Maybe warm them up a little bit. and jiggle them around a little bit and you'll get them into a perfect spot. That hat just seems to want to sit there. Everything feels like it just needs to be a little bit further in. But that, I have to say, for who's listening? There's only you and me watching this, isn't there? So it's not, I can say, for one of the dumber characters, and I mean that with a lot of love and affection for it, this is a fantastic figure. For a character that is as odd as it sounds. A guy that dresses as an eagle, as birds of prey, an ex-taxman who decides that he's going to become a falconer. This is pretty cool, isn't it? And you can mess about with those wings and have it and all sorts of things. It should have come with a stand, I have to say, and I will at some point find a stand for it, so you can have him in a flying pose. How much back to his head? His head won't tilt back that much because the cowl, the head that he's wearing is definitely going to get in the way. But that is just cool. That is, I do think the Joe figures, to say that it's a line that nobody seems that interested in, because it gets very few views on my channel. So I'm just rummaging in the bag with the other figures in it. They have announced they're going to do one of him as well. To say it's such a smaller set of figures, they are really putting some effort in. And if they could do the Star Wars stuff as good as this, then I would be a happy bunny. Because this is up there with the NECA stuff to me. And I like that. I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, that needs to be displayed. That looks badass, doesn't it? That looks... Look at those wings. It looks a rip wing. It looks like the Falcon from the Marvel movies. CM2. I am impressed with this. And it's not a, this is not a high grade figure. This isn't one that they've charged extra for or anything like that. This is just a regular price Joe. And I think this is brilliant. Thank you, Hasbro, for putting the time and the effort in for once. If anybody from the Joe team that makes them is watching this, I am still waiting for my Firefly, and I have the other vehicles that they've done. The plane. I have that on pre-order as well. So, yeah. I'm going to do one quick scoop down that, because that cowl is brilliant. The detailing in it and the feather effects are great. I mean, it's got all the usual articulation in there. Belt buckle. Yeah. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I think this is brilliant. I've got actually a little bit emotional because these toys were really important to me back in the day, and this is definitely high on my list of the favourites that I had, that I played with in the hotel room in Florida after having a fantastic day in Disney World. We would come back to the hotel and I would play with my Joes. Yes, I'd play with my Joes. I was 13 or 14, but I didn't care. I remember one of my friends laughing at me because I had the book that I had in most of the other videos that I moved when I was tidying the other day, and I now cannot find. But yeah, the Joes are very important to me. Action Force, whatever you want to call them. They were a big part of my youth. So yeah, this is an important figure for me. So yeah, I'm going to wind this up. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Really helps the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.